Well, federal funding cuts are now hitting a landmark at the Jersey Shore. $500,000 meant for repairs on Lucy the elephant will now not be coming. CBS News Philadelphia's Dan Snyder is live in Margate with more on why this is all happening. Dan.
Well, Natasha, $500,000 for renovations on this 143-year-old historic landmark. That's money the folks who oversee Lucy the elephant are now going to have to find elsewhere as broad federal funding cuts from Washington are hitting home here in Margate.
What could mean more than a promise from the federal government of the United States? But apparently that doesn't mean so much anymore.
Devastating is how Richard Helfand described finding out that $500,000 in funding for his beloved Lucy the elephant will not be sent. The executive director here said the money had been earmarked for long-due upgrades.
The fire suppression system inside her is 50 years old. The air conditioning and heat are over 50 years old, and they're all being held together now with just glue and Scotch tape.
New Jersey Senator Cory Booker announced the funding at an event last August. In social media posts, Lucy officials said the money was, quote, rescinded by the Department of Government Efficiency. In a statement to CBS News Philadelphia, Booker said in part, quote, congressional Republicans, including New Jersey's own, drafted and passed a budget that cut funding for this New Jersey treasure. Either way, Helfand pledged their loss of funding wouldn't slow them down.
For us, it just, we're not going to sit back and take it. We've got to find other ways to raise the money because the work has to continue.
Lucy will remain open, and Helfand says plans to build a new welcome center next to the elephant will continue because this landmark means so much to so many people.
There are statues and there are museums and there are other historic sites, but there's only one giant 6-story elephant in the world, and she belongs to all of us in the Delaware Valley.
Now, Helfand says they will look to state, local grants, if possible, to fill that $500,000 hole that they have right now. And he says, you know, the public is really stepping in. Since that Instagram post and to the time we spoke with him, he said more than $1,000 in donations had already rolled in. Live in Margate, Dan Snyder, CBS News Philadelphia. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Dan, thank you very much.